Why do browsers create a DOM tree from HTML? Imagine building a house without a blueprint. You wouldn't know where the rooms go or how they connect. Browsers do something similar when they load a web page. They turn the raw HTML code into a structure called a document object model tree. This tree is like a map that shows how all the parts of a web page fit together. When a browser gets the HTML, it starts reading it from the top. It breaks down the code into small pieces called tokens. These tokens are then turned into nodes, which are like building blocks. Each HTML element becomes a node in the tree. For example, a paragraph tag becomes a paragraph node, and a div becomes a division node. The browser organizes these nodes in a way that reflects how the HTML tags are nested. The root of this tree is the document node, which represents the entire web page. From there, branches spread out to other nodes like the head, body, and all the elements inside them. This structure helps the browser understand what parts of the page are visible and how they relate to each other. Creating the DOM tree is essential because it transforms static HTML into a dynamic, interactive model. This model allows scripts written in JavaScript to access and change the web page content without reloading the page. For example, JavaScript can add new items, change styles, or remove elements by manipulating this tree. Along with the DOM tree, browsers also build a CSS object model tree from the CSS rules. These two trees work together to create the render tree, which the browser uses to decide how to display everything on the screen. The DOM tree includes all HTML elements, even those not visible, like the head or script tags. The render tree only contains elements that are visible or affect the layout. Understanding why browsers create a DOM tree helps you see how web pages are made interactive. When you click a button or fill out a form, it's the DOM that makes those actions possible. Developers manipulate this tree to create dynamic websites that respond instantly to user actions. So, in simple terms, browsers make a DOM tree from HTML to turn static code into a living, breathing structure. This structure lets scripts and styles work together to make web pages look good and behave the way users expect. Without this process, web pages would be just plain text, unable to change or respond to anything.